It's fair to say that Ashes of the Damned boss fight is without doubt one of the hardest boss fights in zombies history. And after running this boss fight over 10 times, I'm going to guide you through an ultimate guide for both solo and co-op on the perfect loadout, perks, augments, and strategies, including the best ways to repair Tessie in phase 1, 2, and 3, how to avoid the final phase laser attack, and how to recover from a laser attack when it looks like all the odds are stacked against you. So if that sounds good to you, let's jump straight into it. But if this does help you out, feel free to let me know in the comments, as I want to see as many of you beat this boss fight as possible, and feel free to drop the video a thumbs up. Starting with the loadout, a traditional boss fight, you would be shooting it with a weapon, but in this case, 99% of it is with old Tessie, so the weapon you bring into the game actually doesn't matter. What does matter is the augments and the gobblegum. Firstly, going over the solo augments, because regardless, you're going to be using Ether Shroud as your field upgrade. And in solo, you're going to want to run the major augment burst dash, and then for minor augment, you absolutely want to run the extra charge, so you get 2 Ether Shrouds in the fight. If you're running this in co-op, then I would change the major augment instead to be group shroud, where nearby teammates will also be cloaked when someone uses shroud. And if you've researched Ether Shroud fully, then also put on the extension minor augment as well. As for perk augments, regardless if you're running this solo or co-op, for quick revive, you'll want to have on the equivalent exchange major augment. This will allow you to revive yourself and keep all of your perks, including quick revive, for up to 3 uses in game. Combining that with a self-revive kit, you essentially have 4 self-revives that you can use within your boss fight attempt. As for minor augments, if you're running solo, then use slow death to increase your time in last stand, and emergency medical kit to craft up to 4 self-revives in a game. If you're running co-op, then I would recommend slow death, and then also putting on either karmic return, where reviving teammates will heal you to full, or swift recovery, where reviving increases your movement speed. For Juggernog, there isn't necessarily a major augment that is better above the rest. The strongest to me for this fight is reactive armor or iron core, and you'll want to pair them with either hardened plates and durable plates, or hardened plates and shake it off, which is a new minor where incoming damage is occasionally significantly reduced, which has the chance to be a lifesaver in certain scenarios in this boss. Moving swiftly onto gobblegum packs, we'll first talk about a solo pack before going into a co-op pack. You can beat this boss fight entirely without using a single gobblegum, but to increase your chances of a guaranteed boss fight completion, I highly recommend you bring 3 gobblegums in. For solo, the 3 gobblegums I bring in are raindrops, power keg, and then the third one can either be idolize, potentially a perkaholic if you lose all of your perks in the final parts of the boss fight to give you that extra fighting chance to complete it, or aftertaste for when you've lost all of your equivalent exchanges. If you're running co-op, then I highly recommend a Phoenix Up, near-death experience, raindrops, idolize, and power keg. Now we've got gobblegums out of the way, let's now jump in game and show you everything you'll need just before activating the boss fight, and then we'll go into the solo part of the guide. Okay, so we're literally jumping into the boss right now, and I'm going to be running this with the Wonder Weapon here at PAP level 2, and I'm also running the Ray Gun Mark II. Now, the Mark II is not necessary, you don't need it, but because of the equivalent exchange augment on Quick Revive, it is going to be the best weapon to use, as you're not going to really want to use the starting pistol to try and take out a zombie when you're down. Now, my advice is just before you actually go ahead and activate the boss fight, make sure you've brought Tessie down there first of all, and then finally, you use your salvage here at this crafting bench, where you're going to want to craft 2 monkey bombs, so you have those in your back pocket. And then if you have any spare salvage, you don't need it, it's not necessary, but a hand cannon or a mangler cannon might be quite good for the Xerxer in the 3rd phase. And then finally, self-revive kit and full plates. Make sure you have all 3 of your gobblegum slots filled, which I do. And when you're ready, interact with Klaus and get in old Tessie and wait for the wisps. Now, I'm going to run this boss fight completely live so you can see what goes right and what goes wrong, and the best ways to adapt to any challenges you get in this fight. So whilst I'm driving through all these wisps to activate the boss fight, you need to check this out, because the ultimate Black Ops 7 Zombies collector's items just dropped. U2s are bringing out a collection of each of the new versions of our new characters, including Richtofen, Takio, Dempsey, Tessie and Nikolai, and even Ted the robot as well. Not only do these look just absolutely incredible, but every single one of them comes with an exclusive Pack-a-Punch weapon charm that you'll be able to put on any weapon in Black Ops 7. And if that wasn't enough, they have new plushies of the Zersa bear, as well as quick revive, double tap, and even a plush of the original ray gun. This collection is going to sell out fast, so grab it right now with a link in the description, and be sure to use code Dalek at checkout to get a juicy discount. But with that out of the way, let's go take down this boss. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. So because I am below round 25, you only need PAP 2 on your wonder weapon. If it's higher, you're probably going to need PAP 3. But here we go. Let's initiate the boss fight, and let's explain this phase by phase. So here we go. Our favorite boss fight in the world is going to come down, and straight away when we get in the car, we're going to immediately just drive forwards into him and not boost. If we just drive into him like that, we're going to get our first knock on him, some easy damage straight away, but we're not going to use the boost. We're not going to use the boost. Now, the way that this first phase works is that the boss is going to launch 3 to 4 sets of missiles that you're going to want to just drive around and dodge. So that is number 1. And he's going to go in for number 2. Oh, let's get out of the way of that. And then one more set right there. If we can get away from that. Yes, we can. Great dodging. After that, he goes back into the middle. And then boom, we're going to go in for another knock. Now, ideally, we're going to want to try and hit him when he's in his crit spot, if we can help it. There we go. He's sort of spinning around and revealed one of his crit spots there. So once we've got him for a hit, there is a little bit of time before he's going to start doing this missile attack. So if we're quick about it, you can get another knock in right there. But ideally, you want to make sure that he's done that missile attack. He's done the 3 to 4 sets of missiles before you go back in again. So there's 1. There's 2. You want to sort of count how many spots you see sort of forming on the ground in front of you. But there we go. And going for another boost. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Now, another misconception, again, like I showed you at the very beginning, is that people think you can only boost into him in order to do the damage. When actually, in this first and second phase, you don't actually have to boost. You can just drive into him and knock him without having to use the boost. But there we go. There's our first phase done there. Now, in this spinning attack, we need to hit him while we're at a slight slanted angle. So either up in the edges in the middle of the arena or on the sides. Oh, he's really messing with us here. Can we get to this wisp? Can we get to that buff in time? I think it's going to disappear. Yep, it's disappeared. That's no worries. That's fine. During this, he's also going to do his missiles as well periodically. So we really want to get him in the middle. Now he's in the middle. We can drive up here. Can we hit him? Yes, we can. And the wisper's over there. Right. We're going to get to that beforehand. Yep, there we go. So now he's going to go into the middle of the arena. And then we're just going to boost. And then depends how you want to play it. I like to just use the wonder weapon here. And just spray him in the bottom. Spray. And then recall the ammo. And you can pretty much do almost enough damage to him there. May have actually done enough, but he's taken the wonder weapon, which isn't very nice. And Tessie, we've got to repair Tessie, so throw a monkey. In phase 1 and 2, anytime you need to repair Tessie, just throw monkeys. Don't even worry about using your Ether Shroud. You don't want to waste any Ether Shrouds. You want to keep as many of those as possible until tier 3. So there we go. We get another knock, and there is our beam. When we get to it in time, he's going to rock it. So let's just drive, get our buff, and let's worry about the rockets finishing. Then boost. Get out. Shoot him with the wonder weapon. There we go. That's first phase done. Easy. All right. Following on from that, there's going to be max ammos, and there's going to be a shield that we can pick up as well. We're going to want to do that. And then really quick, if we can, get one quick knock onto him there. Or can we turn around? We can. Oh my god. Oh god. Right, let's wait for those missiles to be done. Okay, missiles done. We're going for another boost. So as you can see, you really just want to be avoiding the missiles at all times and just timing it. So the changes in this phase is nothing's different apart from he now shoots out purple Ravagers. So we just want to be careful of that. But overall, nothing really to worry about too much. Oh, get away from the missiles. Chuck a monkey. We're all good. We get another max ammo. So we're good. All right, there we go. Let's boost into that crit. It's very dangerous to boost when he's doing mid-missile attack, but there can be some windows of time where, oh, you can hit him. Hey, look, there it is. There it is. So, like, the timing-wise, we could have driven forwards and knocked into him, and we probably might have been able to get it timing-wise, but I don't want to risk it. Oh, well, he's going right over that healing orb. Okay, boost, boost, boost. Nice, nice, nice. Yep, we can. Nice. Oh, we had a little window of time there where we could have gone for it, but we're not going to risk it. Oh, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Okay, and boost, 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 boost. Was that enough? Was that enough? No. I think one more knock will do it. So we've got a little window of time here where you can go for a knock, and that was perfect. That was perfect. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, my God. Holy moly. We need him to get back in the middle. Get back in the middle. Right, there we go. And no way. Tessie broke. Did he swallow Tessie? Yes, he did. Right, can we shoot his crit spot when he's grabbing it? Yes, you can. Okay, oh. Missiles going out. Dodge the missiles, dodge the missiles. Only problem is we need to repair Tessie. This is not ideal. I would have rather had a monkey instead of using this, but we've got power keg, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, get in the middle, get in the middle. Boost, 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 boost. Oh my God. All right, this should be it. Come on. Are you spinning? Are you spinning, son? Not yet. Oh my God. Okay, this has to be it. This has to be the blow to get him into Beyblade. Please. Oh, drive out of these. Drive out of these. Ooh. Is he spinning? Okay, once we get through this barrage. This is it. Come on. Get into immune already. Come on. And then, boom. There we go. Uh-oh. We need to repair Tessie. This is not good. There is a max ammo in the arena. I'm really going through showing you every sort of scenario going. So shoot this up here. Grab the max ammo. There we go. Right, let's cook. Let's cook. If he starts missiling this. Oh my God, no. Run, run, run. Nah. Okay. Quick revive. Thank God for quick revive. We're getting kind of unlucky here. But we've got... Oh, we had a buff there. We had a buff. All right, come on. Right. Oh, dodge these. Dodge these. Dodge these. Dodge these. Okay, go over. Go over. Go over. Go over. There we go. We got the buff. Right, let's wait for this barrage to finish. And boost. Right, wonder weapon, wonder weapon, wonder weapon. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay, is he going to take Tessie? Yes, he's taken Tessie. But it's not damaged. I don't believe it's damaged. Woo! Oh, I spoke too soon. It is. Right. Cook the monkey. Oh. This might have cost me there. No, we're good, we're good, we're good. Let me in. Get rid of these. Drive away from these. Drive away from these. Let me get to the buff. Yes. All right, we got the buff. We got the buff. But we need a boost. We need a boost into him. Get the boost. Get the boost. Get the boost. Get the boost. All right, and go. Now you can also use the ray gun Mark II as well. And there we go. I'm probably going to stick to Mark II for the final bit here. Oh, God. He's going to blow up the car. Give it a second. Give it a second. All right, there we go. So now for this third and final phase, nothing changes. Apart from when he does this laser, we absolutely have to boost into him. If you don't, it's going to be GG's. It's an attack you can almost not avoid. You can, and there might be some scenarios where it will happen. Oh, like this. Like, no. Boost, 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 boost. Oh, my God. The time window you've got on this is frightening. And also, you have to boost. You absolutely have to boost to dodge this. Otherwise, you cannot dodge it. Oh, I'm driving right into these. Oh. Come on, boost, 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 boost. Boost, be ready. No, 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 no. So if he does this, it's going to destroy Tessie like crazy. There you go. So we have to E for Shroud. We have to E for Shroud. Oh my god. And we got Xerxes in. Are you shitting me? Right, if this happens, we just have to go like this. Oh, he's taken Tessie. At least I'm showing you absolutely every possibility. Although, if he flings it back and we got a... This is a GG, I reckon. Let's try and repair and run. Repair and run. Yep. If in this scenario, hide behind a pillar like this. Cook a monkey. And run. Run, 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 run. Okay. We might be okay. We might be okay. Boost, boost, boost. This is where equivalent exchange comes in so handy. Boost, boost, boost. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not getting too close. Oh, okay. Oh, move, John, move, John, move, John. Hey, get that boost back, get that boost back, get that boost back, and avoid the rockets. And boost. I'm concentrating so hard. You can hear that beam being charged. Quick. No. No. Holy crap. I don't know if Idolize is actually going to save me here. No. Oh my god. Holy crap. How am I still in this? This is possibly one of the worst boss fight attempts I've had. And yet I'm somehow still going. Boost, 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 John, boost. Oh my god. Tessie is so cooked. Oh my god. I don't think we're going to have time. Maybe. Boost, boost, boost. Yes. So much has gone wrong in this run. But it shows that even if things go wrong... Oh. Okay, we're on to the final bit. Let's get this boost. Let's get this buff. I'm so scared about the Xerxes, I cannot lie. I'm going to be going for Mark II only here. My god, the Xerxes, go away. Can we do it? Can we do it? Yes! Let's freaking go! Holy mother of God. Oh my god, that wasn't clean. That was by far... nowhere near the cleanest. But if anything, I think that was an amazing showcase of how you deal with the worst parts of that fight when things go wrong. How to negate it, how to deal with it. Oh my god, my heart is pumping, guys. My heart is absolutely pumping. Moving over to the co-op version of the boss fight, nothing is too different. One player in your game should exclusively have the role of driving Tessie. They will be solely responsible for the damage inflicted to this boss, being able to maneuver and avoid those missile targets, paying attention to when the missile targets disappear so that they can then boost into the boss to inflict the damage. A second player should also be in the Tessie vehicle and should be manning the Wanderwaffe DG2 turret at all times. This is able to periodically put some damage into the boss, and especially if the turret is facing that critical mouth, it is able to do some very, very good damage. Now, if you're playing in 3 or 4 players, then those players can also be inside the Tessie vehicle, but from a risk point of view, if old Tessie gets destroyed at any point, it's likely that it can down everyone inside the vehicle, so it's best that the other players in the game are just training on opposite ends of the map, just dealing with the zombies. There will be times where the missiles will target those players and not the one inside of the Tessie vehicle, so if that is the case, then whoever's driving take full advantage of boosting into the boss whilst it has another player targeted. The only other difference for co-op is that when you get through that immune phase to where you can shoot the crit spot at the bottom, whoever is on the turret needs to use that in order to inflict critical damage, because it does the highest damage of any weapon in the game, 18,000 crit. The rest of the players in the game should also be shooting this crit spot at this point with whatever weapon they've chosen to bring in. It's optional if the driver wants to jump out to also shoot with their weapon or just watch the madness unfold. Most vital tip I can give that's different to the co-op version is whoever's driving the Tessie vehicle and manning the turret should not get out unless it is absolutely necessary. The biggest threat in the co-op version of this boss fight is actually leaving the Tessie vehicle, because if it is about to be destroyed, the boss can pick it up and throw it to a different area of the map, and if your concentration isn't paid on where the vehicle is, you can easily lose it and become extremely overwhelmed about where exactly the vehicle is. Another tip is that there are two sides of the map arena where there is a big teleporter that can teleport any player directly into Tessie as long as it isn't damaged. So if there are any hair-raising moments where you are close to a down but you can teleport safely into the vehicle, then absolutely do it. Combining all of this along with coordination between who has field upgrade charges to go for revives, who has near-death experience enabled so that they can run up and simply revive players by being near them, and keeping account on how many monkey bombs each player has, how many field upgrade charges every player has, and utilizing monkey bombs to fix the car on phase 1 and 2 and using the ether shroud upgrade to fix it on phase 3, you should be in a good spot to be able to get through this boss fight fairly easily in co-op. But that about wraps up this ultimate boss fight guide. If you found it useful, please let me know in the comments. Feel free to drop this video a thumbs up as well. But if you need a full Easter egg guide to Ashes of the Damned, you can click this video that's appearing on the left side of your screen. But if you know the steps but just want some tips and tricks on how to make it as quick and easy as possible, then why not click this video on your right on the ultimate list of tips and tricks to make the Easter egg as easy as humanly possible.